Hey guys, Tales of Creed here, and welcome to .hack.gu Last Recode. This game came out today, and I felt like I needed something new to play on the channel, since I've kind of just been focusing on Abyss real hard. I felt like I really just needed something different, so here we are playing this game. I don't know if I'm going to be playing all these in a row, which by the way, with the remake of these three games, there was a new volume added to this version of the game, which is really cool. I'd like to get to that at some point, but for right now, I'm probably going to focus on Volume 1. When we get to the end of that, we'll see, because there is Tokyo Xanadu I want to get next month, so not exactly sure if I'm going to be going all in a row. Let me know if you want to see all in a row, I guess. There may be a little gap in between, but for right now, let's go ahead and get into Volume 1. So, Rebirth, boys. You'll see it continue here. I actually did turn on the game earlier on just to see how it worked and how it felt, and it's pretty good. So, I'm excited. So, let's go ahead and new game this shit. Also added in this version of the game is the cheat mode, which, you know, if you wanna, but we're gonna go normal game. The world. So just to bring up a couple of things for this project, this is actually going to be the first project I'm using a new capture card on. So I updated my capture card. I used to use the very old Game Capture Elgato HD, like first one, like box. And now we're doing HD 60S. So now 1080p, 60 FPS. Probably not going to upload in 1080p just because file sizes. But now there's instant game capture, which means I can hear audio instantly, which makes things so much better. So, really excited for that.
Whoa, this is cool.
Hey! Hey, you! You, the adept rogue! Yeah, you! I'm talking to you!
Hi.
So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Thanks. So EO10 and Asta. Not Black Clover Asta, not screaming in your ears Asta, but you know, girl Asta, which I think the girl is Asta.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world. Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
Alright, so let's open the menu.
So you'll notice a couple things starting off. These two characters, they're not that important. You'll notice Haseo's character model completely updated. It looks great. These two, not so much. I mean, this guy's hands, they're fucking triangles if you look at them. I was taking a look when I was playing. This guy has triangle hands. This girl's hands, you know, she has a nice butt, but her hands are a little better. But, you know, these two, they're not that great, so I wouldn't judge just based on these two. But every main character, like every character that's relevant, you're going to probably see better visuals. So new model and everything. That's the things they don't show you in the trailers. So, showing off the menu here, it's very MMO-ish. So, that's kind of what this game revolves around. There was also a previous quadrilogy, which was the original Dot Hack games. I own 3 of them, and I played the first 2. I didn't actually get to the 3rd one just because I didn't have the 4th one. Very good games. Very good games. The 4th one, Quarantine, is actually extremely rare and hard to get, which is why I never got it. But someone who did Let's Plays, Nakatalili, he did Let's Plays of the earlier games as well as these games. I gained a lot of my knowledge from those videos, so props to him for those playthroughs. So let's go ahead and add Io10 and Asta to the party.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
So I do want to admit right here, this is actually my first time playing GU, and I said I was like a big fan. I am a big fan. I owned this game and the second game. The thing is, when I bought this game, it was fucked up. Thanks, GameStop. So a lot of my knowledge, again, is from Nakatalili's playthrough. I watched all 3, and I really liked it for GU. So this is kind of my first time actually sitting down with a controller and experiencing the game myself. So that's a little confession for you. I did make this little playthrough right here, so we're just gonna save over that. I was kind of debating on if I was actually going to record this or not, because I didn't know if I wanted to actually record the game, but I was like, you know what? See, the thing is, I stayed up one night. I made the end card, which you'll see at the end of this video. I made the thumbnail, and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna do it, so. So we gotta check out this Chaos Gate. And, you know, these guys, they seem like nice guys. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with them. So.
Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu.
Alright.
In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
See, the thing is, I'm not really used to hearing the audio at the exact same time. I'm so used to it being me being a second behind. So it's really weird to me.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. Alright, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu.
Alright, so area word.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums.
Which is going to be a thing, by the way. We'll get into that later.
Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose Courageous from your stock.
Courageous. I do actually really like this mechanic, where it's like, hey, you need to pick specific words to go to specific areas. I think that's really cool, honestly.
Okay, now you can go to your first area.
So, Courageous, Engaging, Daydream.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Cool. Let's go. Good way to kind of introduce the game. Have some nice folks come up and just help you out. Doesn't really happen too often in MMOs, so it's kind of nice.
So, we've all been transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
Oh, they added this. I forgot about that already, even though I played this like a couple days ago. So you can't play this to open up the map. Play this? You can press this to open up the map. There's going to be a lot of voice acting in the beginning, by the way. There's going to be a lot of longer scenes. So, just be prepared for that. So I may stay a bit quiet for pretty much a good amount of the cutscenes, just so you know things. So, and also it's been a long time since I've experienced this game, so it's gonna kind of be, I'm gonna get a refresher myself. So,
this is our mission.
So we need to collect the number of symbol fragments required for this area, which are going to be those 3 things around, and then we go down south.
Well, I guess they're sort of like our
just to
objective for the area.
Make it a little easier for you.
It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen, or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
Sure.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
Did you forget to scream? About how you're going to be the Wizard King? Alright, so you can use this teleport to return to town after completing the area's mission.
Okay, this time
so there you go.
Really get going.
If you're unsure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, just click that big black button and you can find out. So, these guys are level 10 next to us being level 1. This is going to be pretty much your tutorial area. You're going to find out a lot of the other things you can do. But you can check out Haseo, if you so please, Ioten, and Asta. Quest Awakening, which, who really cares about all this right now? But you can take a look. You can log out, can't log out. Items. So you can select shit and use it. Also, everything has kind of a star rating, so this really only matters, well, there might be other things it matters for, but for trading, a lot of it depends on like how rare your items are and stuff like that. So you can see that sprite drops are rarity 2 next to health drinks. If you use sprite drops, they're obviously going to sell for more when you're trying to like get an item. So you can basically you can trade with other people in the game, and it's kind of cool because it's like it's real trading. It's not like money. It's like, hey, I'm gonna give you an item, and I want this sword, and then you can trade whatever for the sword. So
nice. We found an altar already.
So we can do a surprise attack by going up to him and hitting the X button, just in case you didn't catch that, you know, not the square. Also, taking a look around, you can see like the definite improvement in this game. It's really awesome that these set of games got like a remake, because I really like games that like have continuations and like do sequels like this, like Volume 1, Volume 2. I think Xenogears would benefit from this sort of thing as well. Or not Xenogears, I'm sorry, Xenosaga. just to make it easier for people who can't like get them, or they're like really expensive now just to get them. So I think remakes for games like this are extremely needed. It's really nice. Alright, let's do a thing.
Once a battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
Thanks. Alright. So basically fighting is a lot of mash, but there are a couple different mechanics that make it more interesting. Of course, it's not just mashy mash, but we'll see that in a bit. So you can also hold X, do a big boom.
Keep it up.
That's it. Just continue fighting like that.
So the combo attack is really good. You can also guard, and then you can do the item menu if you so please. So we'll do this or not. Hey, you don't need to kill Steel. I'm doing a thing. I promise. I'm not doing the best, but I'm doing a thing. Oh, they kill stole me. Oh well. I did a lot better on my first run. I don't think I got hit once, and I was like doing it. I was like beating them up, doing so good, and then this run they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll take care of it. So now we can just open this treasure chest for a symbol fragment. So gotta get 3 of those, and then we can do a thing. Also, so we can press X to talk to our party members. You can trade, like I explained before, as well as give them gifts. But for right now, I don't think they really need gifts. So let's not worry about it. I think also one of the new additions to this version of the game is you do run faster, which is nice.
I'll teach you about using skills to attack.
Alright, cool. Let's go beat up a dude. Alright, kind of like setting this up so it goes boom boom, and they all eat shit.
Combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies.
Alright, so you can use skills to make things a little bit more interesting. So you can do R1, and then all we have really is Gale Blade.
The skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
Really cool. Yuri Lowenthal, by the way, is Haseo, does a really good job.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
That's a really cool thing, by the way.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Rengeki. Man, I really like Rengeki. It's so cool. Alright. So to perform it, we need to wait until the enemy is surrounded by blue and purple rings. So when that shows up, then we can do a mean old Rengeki. There it is. Basically more damage. I believe you also get more experience points once you do that. So Rengeki is really cool, and you should do it. Raises the morale for party members and will allow you to execute more powerful attacks.
There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Alright. Skill trigger is used. It is not possible to use items or skills until this gauge fills up. Alright. Rengeki, boys. Now, quote, take a drink every time I say that in this playthrough, because I'm going to be saying it a lot, probably. So, it's kind of Tales-like, in a sense, but, it is probably a bit more slow, and it has the cool Rengeki thing, so it's definitely not as refined as a Tales game, but it does carry like similar aspects. And Rengeki Boys is great. It's gonna be a running thing, I promise. So remember what Ioten and Asta have taught you and go beat up a dude. Cool. Let's beat up a dude. Alright, yeah, just steal it from me, you shithead. Rengeki Boys. It doesn't really matter, even if like he's down to like 1 HP. Probably just use Rengeki anyway, because you're gonna get more experience. And I recommend more experience any day of the week. So. Alright, cool, got that done. Symbol fragments, got that, got the judge's symbol, and we're good. It's gonna open up the thing down there.
Yeah! Awesome job!
Ha! Full of enthusiasm!
Alright, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
One thing I totally forgot about when watching this game is there's no like lip flapping. They just kind of like just sit there and look at you. Which honestly is fine because it's just a person typing on a keyboard. So whatever. But it's a little weird. But there are like mouth movements and such for better characters, not these two. They're kind of whatever. So for now, let's head to this Beast Temple, we'll turn this in, and then we'll maybe do some Rengeki Boys again some other time. There was also that thing out there. I believe that's just another like teleporter thing, so don't worry about it.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Well, don't mind if I do. That's very nice of you. So we get some sky armor. I think that's different than what I got last time. I'm not exactly sure.
Thanks.
The biggest twist.
What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward! Nice try, dear.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend, and they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
Welcome to the world.
Good first impressions. Great game. Loving it. I think one thing of that particular scene I don't really care for is the lighting made him, like, his eyes unseeable, which was really cool in the original. I really like that, but oh well.
Please help me!
What an idiot. Ha!
The terror of death!
It's a sale! The PKK!
What?
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Yeah, I think I can.
We got pretty sick in 8 months. Like, goddamn.